Ah, Spice Islands. Who do we want to take on Spice Islands? You know who I wouldn't mind chucking down on one of these? Is let's put. I think I can almost buy someone. Let's take Churchill.
The Sun God fights on the side with the best artillery.
Yes, he does. Pat Fusty? Yeah, I got him. Man without hair, how you doing today? Alright, what do we want to put where, chat? Did the trees get in the way? You can remove for 1,000. I'm guessing they impair vision. They do. Put a tack shooter on the tiny middle island. What, this one? That's a good spot for a tack shooter. Almost. You only get 2 sides though. So we need to do something that will allow us to get up to 2,000 gold so we can play Big Boy. Sniper is okay. I mean, it'd be almost criminal not to play a boat, right? All boats, subs, and necros. Why do necros get in there? Is merchant a good idea? Merchant's never a good idea. I think econ's a trap. That's my official stance on that. Econ is a trap. Every map is a tack shooter map. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Are banana farms any good? Yes and no. They definitely have a playstyle that you can use them to your advantage. They can also be a huge trap if you don't manage them very well. Right? Get there. Yeah, so that's the thing. It depends what you're trying to get out of the game too. So one of the biggest traps in econ when people talk about return on investment is there's 2 returns on investment. One includes if you're selling your asset, and one includes if you're keeping your asset. So banana farms, if the plan is put down a banana farm, collect some bananas, and then sell it, you have to look at how many rounds do you need to keep it out to have a net gain. You know, the banana farm costs 1,300, you sell it for like 900 and something, which means you have to collect 400 to break even. I don't know how many rounds that is. Right, but what's the point of doing all that if all you're going to do is break even? You want to gain money. So if you can wait another couple rounds and gain an extra 100 gold, well, you've gained 100 gold. Is it worth it? Probably not. Especially on the difficulties that allow you to do that. You don't need that 100 gold. 950 back with Benji. So that's the other thing too. Like a lot of the stuff doesn't attack, and that's tough. Ooh, okay. Can we wait? So you need to be able to cover the increase in difficulty while still attacking. Yeah, you need a good strategy to greed. Right, and then there's the next type of strategies where you don't sell your asset. You just leave it on the board to continually generate money. Once it's paid for itself, anything else after that is just extra bank, right? Which is great for long term. But you definitely don't need that to get to 80 on this game, and you don't need it to get to 100. Okay, if we do that, I can't get a house here. If I do that, I think I can get a house in the middle. We'll reach him.
It's going to rain hard today.
You need it to get Spectre on 55. Do you need a Spectre by 55? What if you just get a Spectre on 60? But the thing is too, like, it could be fun. Some people find it fun to try and do things like that. You need it. Yeah. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Okay, so since we've got pretty much everything covered, except early camo, we're going to get a sniper in. And we're not going to give him the lead upgrade, we're going to go for the camo upgrade, I think. We'll put the little lonely sniper on his own island. You get to be king of the island, dude. Look at you. And we don't need camo yet, so let's go this way. In early. You need the greed. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you really enjoy playing for that greedy play, then do it, man, because it's fun, right? Like, if you think it's fun, then it's fun. But it definitely takes. You need to have either you do have to have a lot of knowledge. I think a lot of things like that, people do it blindly, thinking it's putting them in front, and it might be, but it might not be. I know a lot of games that I've played that have had econ in there. In their play style, that if done a certain way, or if not done a certain way, every other way loses you money. And I've seen people playing it going, and I've looked it up. I've looked at the spreadsheets and the tables that other people have done. I'm not going to do that stuff, you know, that explains it all. And then I've watched someone play and I go, you know, you're losing this much money every round. And they'll be like, what? And you know, it gets to the stage where they realize they're like, I'm losing money every round. Like, losing money every round's not good. Plus the struggle of not, you know, because it just doesn't. Some things don't make bank. Some people die on 63 with 17 banks and 30k cash. Yep, I've definitely died to stuff like that before, trying to see what we can do. Unintentional greed when you're trying to work out what your game does. Okay, so we've got a couple paths here we can follow here. Yeah, you shouldn't collect early because so the only time you should probably collect early would be if you think you're not going to make it through the next wave, and collecting will give you an upgrade that will get you through the next wave. Look at him go. Can I click on that? I can, but it doesn't do You want to see tier 5 units? Yeah, so so there's one thing that'll get you tier 5 units. Is either a lot of econ or lasting longer, or a combination of both, right? Hey Twig, how you doing? Monkeys listen to Arctic monkeys. Okay, so we've had banana armor and Arctic monkeys. Nice guesses. I think they're good second place guesses, but they're not what we're looking for. No offense, but why is this not modded? Hey Killer. Modded in what way? And no offense taken, because why would I be offended if I don't play modded? But there's a multitude of reasons. You can use Ice Monkey, Arctic Wind to make more land. Yeah, but then I'd have to spend money on an Ice Monkey to make more land when I don't need more land. I can't see that being very good.
Moab class Bloon inbound. That's one for the history books. At your service.
And it is modded. Look, they got googly eyes. The banana splits, or 60s monkeys banned bananas. Okay. Oh wait, banned the monkeys? Yeah, okay. I think you guys are missing the easy one. Like, this is real low-hanging fruit here. Flagship of Buccaneer does put towers on it. That's right. You are a font of factual knowledge today. The Beach Boys. Okay, in this map, yeah. I think everyone's getting a bit too specific, though. Celine de Monkey? No. You're looking for something like, you know, like super, like, 5-head or something. The Gorillas? Okay, yes. I think it's a Z, though. Gorillas? I don't like 420 Sniper. I think 420 Sniper is good if you're doing something thematic so you can get early lead popping, but any tier 4, what we found out, someone said something and we tested it, any tier 4 sniper can pop lead. I do want to run some tests of the snipers up against the Moabs, but an 024 sniper kills a Moab, I think it kills a Moab quicker than a 420 sniper. Just because it shoots fast. And even if it was a little bit slower, an 024 clears waves of balloons. A 420 doesn't. Like, clears big waves because it just shoots so fast. Plus, Elite Defender is way pog. Kid Creole and the Coconuts. I don't know who that is. Like, look at him go. Look at him shooting. The 420 doesn't do that. Yeah, I've got the hidden monkey, that's cool. How to get the tank? It's a hero. Yeah, Elite Defender's tier 5 is really cheap. Like I said, at 024 it hits camo and lead, which means it hits camo lead. Alright. So you only need to get 024 and you can kill camo lead. Quincy's better? No way. Quincy is... everything gets past his bow. Yeah, apparently elite targeting swaps them to first if something gets past halfway. So one of the risky things if you've got a lot of snipers on elite is that you start breaking a lot of the ceramics early, and then they all swap at halfway, but you've already brought out a lot of balloons. So there's a balance, like having some on elite is good, but I think once you get to a certain stage, having them all on first is probably just as good. His arrows travel slower than the balloons. Poor Quincy. I love for Quincy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very strong starting hero. The fact that you can place him on turn 1 and then let him start leveling up is pretty good. And it's also map dependent, right? He gets your early camo wave covered. So this is probably somewhere where I could use a... If I knew the numbers. You also need to know how much gold you get per wave if you're doing econ. We could put in some banana farms, get some money, then sell them off quickly to get our next upgrade from somewhere. Oben's cool as well. I mean, but this looks cool. Look, we got a tank, a radar sort of defense place, an aircraft carrier, an elite sniper, you know, out in some islands in the middle of the ocean somehow. What more could you want? Needs a sub support. Yeah, I'm down with that. What type of sub do we want? We want plutonium. Always plutonium. You do not like that sound? Well, tough. Oh, we need to get an airstrip out here. No, I know we need. Need coconut trees. Probably.
BFB inbound. That's one for the history books.
In your opinion, missile sub is best because it destroys mobs, and a lot of mobs come when you go late game. I guess that depends on what else you need to do. Like, if you've got other things killing mobs, then... Yeah. Whereas plutonium does a lot of AoE, which is great after Moabs die, and they drop their guts of balloons. Being able to kill them all straight away is pretty cool. T5 village, maybe. The house is pretty strong. But we don't get any buff to any of the other units around it. You reckon middle path on the village? It depends how much monkeys you have around. It's a good buff. But the like the top line tier 5 being able to just attack and does a huge amount of clearing. Like a top row village can clear to 80 by itself. Yeah. Top line tier like a 500 house can clear to 80 by itself. I mean, you've got to get it there, so that's the downside. You can't, yeah, you don't usually have that sort of money lying around in wave 1. Crossbow master is better than top. Don't think so. Can a crossbow master do level 80 by itself?
Excellent.
It actually can. Okay. Oh, let's test that on Sandbox. We'll have a go. You can only get 2 crossbow masters if you have monkey knowledge, and you can't do that on chimps. Max value from Free Monkey. Yeah.
ZOMG inbound. Down is from above.
We did it, chat. And it's a fairly easy map, that one. You pretty much do anything on that, which is good. Yeah, the hero's kind of cool, very thematic, kind of fun. First time I used him was on carts, and so he sat right in the middle of one of the circles, and had range to the whole circle. It was really cool.
above.
Why do they have googly eyes? Because I enabled googly eyes.
One for the history.
Yep, Dartling Gunner.
ZOMG inbound. L from above.
You're right, bottom path is a good choice. That's why I'm choosing it. Go middle path? No.
Oh yeah.
Worst unit in the game? It's a great unit. Look at that. They listed a Rage Against the Machines. No. Yeah, that's probably fair. All pass on the Dartling Gunner are probably pretty good. It's a very good unit. I got a 6-barrel one out yesterday. It was definitely worth it.
L from above.
Nope. You guys are thinking too specific.
DDT at one round. History books.
It's the middle path for him. Maybe. I don't like using abilities though. I like to just let the strategy do its thing. Occasionally I click A button.
L from above. Excellent. That's one for the history.
No need for ability? Alright then. We get 2 spots on the top here. Do I have to target it? Hang on, that's the question. Do I have to target it? Yeah? Oh, then I'm definitely not taking it. That solves that problem.
That's one for the history books. DDT inbound.
Can point an entrance? Yeah, but then it only hits half the stuff.
That's out.
Maybe I'll put one of those on a different island.
L from above.
Yeah, like the furthest back one or something. Put another house there for the sniper.
L from above.
Yeah,
Protect those
that's okay.
exits.
Yeah, as soon as the strategy involves me having to use powers a certain time, or aim targets, or change targets, I'm not interested. Doesn't matter how strong it is, or how overpowered, or how potentially someone thinks it might be fun. That's not how I want to play a tower defense. I want to place the towers, hit go, and watch the carnage. Maybe time for an airplane? No. So Wave 95 is all about the DDTs, right? So you do need probably a specific plan for those, because there's so many of them and they come through a whole bunch of other ones. Yeah, so you need to have a good position. So maybe on the back line, sort of aiming forward, kind of okay, but still not the greatest because you're only hitting stuff as it comes past. This, the stream's probably fairly thick of fire rate, but definitely if it was something like if it was something that had a big long straight line and you're just firing down the guts. Top line tier 5 airplane is great and not so high price. Interesting. One of the comparisons from the tier 4 planes though is how good is it at tier 4 compared to the other ones, because it's got to carry until you can afford tier 5.